Okay, this is going to be one of my infamous packing jobs. So first off, you get a box, right? This one happens to be 16 by 16 Menards box. You cut it in half, so you end up with something like this, just one piece of cardboard, right? Then you take one piece of cardboard, you'll fold it in half. Then you take one massive roll of duct tape. Okay, you take about however long you need. I'm gonna go okay. Rip that off. Just figurine. Okay. Now you tape half the tape under like so. Right. Okay. Then you fold the tape over like so. Okay. So there's that. And then, yeah, okay. Fiskars scissors is a must. They make the best scissors. We all know this. Fiskars makes good stuff. They could figure out their axe handles a little bit different, but okay. So you cut that in half, right? And you cut half of that off. Throw that away. Okay. There's half the box. Now, let's do this to this one. This one didn't bend all that good. Actually, to be honest, this folding off is not the most terrible thing. So it's just, it didn't quite, right? It didn't quite fold right, right? It didn't quite fold evenly, so, which is okay, because that'll work out actually. And I'll show you why here in a second. Okay. Okay. Now, let's do. Yeah, let's cut that off too. Okay. Okay. So, now, we go back to the tape. I don't think this guy's gonna pull a Tucker and chainsaw this open. I'm not really too worried about that with this one. That's so funny. Oh no, what I do. Okay. Now, this is, don't tape it to the other box yet. Okay. That could have been a disaster. Okay, so now there it is. So I'll cut this down this seam. Okay. And you cut off this flap here. Okay. So technically, this should fit inside. Oh, come on. This, which it does. Exactly. Kind of like I planned it. Which would make it about perfect. So okay. So just a little long, but that's okay. Okay. So we have another Adirondack going out, right? Okay. This one's got a little character to it, which is not bad. So I always leave a little bit extra palm swell just so they can do whatever they want with that, make it their own, make it to where it feels right to their hand. And then I make the double bit well, this is 3 inches because it come out of a Whiskey River handle or Whiskey River blank. I'd rather have them be maybe slightly over 3 inches because I've had bigger double bit eyes that were right at 3 inches and it didn't fill the eye. So there's that. That's rare, but there's that. So now what we'll do is just regional. Okay. So there it is. Now, let's see here. Normally, this should slide right down in there. Okay. And there it is. So, push this down and fold this over. Do you see that? Okay. There's a handle in there. So you push this down. Alright, you fold this over. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm not. Why is it so difficult to make straight handles? Straight. It's horrible. I'd much rather work on a French curve any day. Okay, so yeah, that needs covered up. So that's the gist. There. It needs a little bit of work. I'll duct tape the ends a little bit more. Have you ever seen Bucking? How he used to package his axes? I mean, not really package. Kind of wrap them up. Like mummify them. We'll say 3 pounds on that. It's ready to go. Infamous raw axes pack job for one handle. So, I don't know if I mentioned how much I dislike making straight handles. Straight handles, especially small straight handles. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna turn out just fine. But yeah, straight. I would much rather where's it at? I'd much rather make one of these than one of these. So, but that just means that I need to do more of these. And it's, right? It's straight. And a little high. It looks like I got a little high bump right there. Right there I got to take care of. Yep. Little high spot. Otherwise, and then just a general thinning on this cruiser handle. So we got the gambles here. It goes on like this. And there it is. So, and then the sheath for it is over there. But yep. So I'll get back to work on this tomorrow. I think I need to get some iron acetate or maybe some aquafortis. I don't know yet. But I really want that curl to show up as much as I possibly can. Like I said, I got a couple high spots I got to take care of. But, and then I'm going to take it to 800 for sanding. and then Aquafortis. Some natural vodka. I think I got some natural here. Do I? Yes, I do. Natural vodka. And then I might, I don't know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what it looks like. But yeah. So that's Curly Maple. And then this one here, I'll cut it out. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it like that or not. I might bring it back just a little bit. But this here is a race handle. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna mark it out like I always do. Cut it out. This here is mahogany. I probably should have made that haft a little bit bigger. But it should be just fine. Yes. Yeah. Yep. She should be just fine. I just gotta be careful. Bring it down so I don't run out of space. Because this is a one-shot deal. I don't know if I can find another chunk of mahogany like that. So, that's what we got going on. Oh, and then I am going to be on the lookout for You see it? It's bent that way. And it's bent that way. Nice. So I'm going to be on the lookout for a steamer. When I'm going to steam this up, I'm going to test that. I'm going to test it out on a different handle though before I do this one. And I'm going to steam up a couple handles and we'll see how that goes. So, now that you guys have seen my tutorial on a Raw Axes custom pack job, cover up that hole. That's so good. Get the other one. Yep. Oh. Okay. Fix the hole. So I'll get on Pirate Ship. That's another thing. If you guys, most of you guys already know, but Pirate Ship is the way to do this. So I'll get on Pirate Ship. Two. Okay. 8. Okay. So that's it for today. Hopefully everybody's doing good, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one. Stay safe.